Hi, my name is Cheri M. You might know me as Cheri M or Cmitty123 at Blue Sky and Reddit, and this is the continuing story of penis on wheels. So I have a blood sugar problem. Sometimes anyway, it just states my blood sugar should come back up. Now I have this sculpture under a blanket in my garage, and my staff doesn't know it, and I have to tell them. So I bring them into the garage and I pull the blanket off, and they start laughing and they bend over laughing because they think it's paper mache, and isn't that funny? And they get really mad at me when they realize it's bronze, and they storm out. So then I'm really upset that I screwed up. And I get a call from Robert St. Croix, and he says he might have a buyer. And he says this buyer wants a promotional video of Penis on Wheels. So I say, that's Robert, if I'm gonna make a video and spend money on a video, I'm not gonna make some promotional video of this thing going up and down and, you know, focusing on the wheels, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to, Rose here. I'm going to, at the table, make an art video. So I call Durga, and she is a photographer, and she has a friend, Greg Dillard, who's a very good videographer, and we decide we're gonna make this video at her house. And she has a big house with lots of big yard. And Durga and I, I'm not sure exactly, she left. I'm not sure exactly who thought of it. It might have been more Durga than me. And in fact, I'm sure it was Durga. She said, something is going on with the gay community, and we should find a way to somehow support them. That was Durga. And I said, okay, let's do that. So we pick out 2 models and decide to do this video at her house. But we're on a time crunch because the buyer is screaming for a video, and we have to go to Italy to show. So we have like days to do this. And I have a staff that's really mad at me, disgruntled staff. So Dillard says yes right away, which is fantastic. So then I tell them, my staff, and they're pretty mad at me, but I get them to go. So we get to Durga's house like 8 in the morning at her house. We get Penis on Wheels delivered because you have to have a truck to get it there. So we get it delivered. Hard to find someone to move a sculpture called Penis on Wheels. So we get it there. And then we know a couple things. We know it's going to be about to support gays. We know it's going to it's going to have a smoke machine. We know it's not going to make sense because it's going to be like a dream. And we know that I have to have a feather shawl for some goddamn reason, a feather shawl in the video, but it didn't have to be a feather shawl. So Durga and I get into this argument about the feather shawl. She's like, I'm fucking everything up with the feather shawl. And I say, I don't care how you use it. I don't care what, you can just lay it flat. I don't care. I just want the feathers in this video. But I want it to be wardrobe, somehow be wardrobe. So she gets this brilliant idea to make it a skirt. So it is a skirt in this video. And when that slide cam goes past it, we were outside, the little feathers just move ever so slightly, and with the music it looks really cool. But I found out the model was sitting on those spikes that you have in a feather for like 20 minutes, and she's very uncomfortable. So I was really upset about that. But it's beautiful, beautiful shot. And so that happened. Rose back. She's eating dinner. I can't stop. I'm 5 minutes into this. Okay, so now we're filming it, and things are going good. but it's like noon and we're out in the sun and everybody is like melting. And so I run to Subway and buy a whole bunch of food and come back. And then we eat and we're fine and we're filming and we're having trouble with the smoke machine. And I decided to go sit away from everybody, and I'm just kind of relaxing, kind of trying to figure out what our next move is. And Dillard comes up to me and goes, "We have a really big problem." And I said, "Excuse me." I said, "What's the problem?" And he says, the actors. So here, I have to explain this. I have to set it up. I'm in low power mode. The actors can't stop laughing. We did 8 takes, and I said, cut off their heads. And we did, and that's in the thing. My battery's gonna run out any freaking second. I'm gonna charge my battery and come back here in about 2 hours.